Hello everyone, welcome to the channel of Electro Learning. Today's subject is engineering mathematics and topic is Laplace transform. So what is Laplace transform? So first of all we need to know what is the transform. So transformation is a process in which one function is or expression can be converted into another by value remains unchanged. So one function को दूसरे function में convert करना है value को unchanged किए बिना. What is the one function or what is the another? Here in Laplace transform, f of t means time domain function is converted into f of s, capital F of s or small f bar of s in Laplace domain by what is the equation is following equation. Transformation of f of t is equal to integration of t1 to t2 kts f of t dt is equal to capital F of s, which can be also known as small f bar s. Now f of t, what is the f of t? Here input function. What is the f of s? Output function. What is the time range t1 to t2? Range of the integration, and kts is kernel of the transform. Now in Laplace transform, here is kernel is in Laplace transform kernel is represented by e raised to minus st. So in this definition we have to replace the kts by e raised to minus st. So what is the definition of now Laplace transform? Here Laplace transform is equal to function of f of t is equal to 0 to infinity. Here range is 0 to infinite and kernel is replaced by e raised to minus st f of t dt. Okay, so this is the definition of Laplace transform. Now हम कुछ स्टैंडर्ड एग्जांपल देखते हैं. What is the example? Right, so f of t is equal to 1. Right, here f of t is equal to 1. So we need to convert this f of t is equal to 1 in Laplace domain. Here f of t is time domain and f of s is Laplace domain. So s domain means Laplace domain. So हमको f of t is equal to 1 को Laplace domain में convert करना है. Now Laplace, what is the definition of Laplace? Laplace of f of t is equal to e raised to minus st f of t dt in integration. What is the time range? 0 to infinite. Now here question given is f of t is equal to 1. So f of t replaced by 1, right? So Laplace of 1 is equal to 0 to infinite as it is, e raised to minus st as it is, and f of t means 1, put 1 here. So 1 into dt. Now what is the integration of e raised to minus st? E raised to minus st divided by minus s, right? And the limit is 0 to infinite. Here 0 to infinite. Now put the limit on here infinite and 0. So when we put the limit on infinite, then 1 upon e raised to minus st, 1 upon e raised to st. Now put the limit infinite, then 1 upon infinite, and what is 1 upon infinite? Is equal to 0. So when we put the limit of infinite here, it becomes 0. So 0 minus put 0 means e raised to minus st, 1 upon minus 0. So minus, and this minus is here minus, and 1 upon s. So here minus minus plus, and what is the value of f of t 1 in Laplace? 1 upon s. So f of t 1 is equal to 1 upon s in Laplace, where for all s is greater than 0. For all s is greater than 0. Now another example is f of t is equal to e raised to 18. Now we all know the definition of Laplace. Laplace of f of t is equal to 0 to infinity e raised to minus st, which is kernel, into f of t. F of t, what is f of t? E raised to 80. F of t dt, here is to minus f of t, e raised to 80 dt. Now here two possibility arise. What is the two possibility? E raised to a minus s into t and e raised to minus of s minus a into t. Now put the limit. When we integrate and put the limit in this possibility, it becomes 0. Here limit becomes 0. So this Laplace transform doesn't exist in this possibility. So this is not possible. So what is remain? क्या बचता है? 0 to infinite e raised to minus of s minus a into t into dt. So this is the right possibility. Now integrate the exponential, what is the integration of exponential? Exponential as it is, and denominator is what is the product of s minus a, right? The minus of s minus a. Now limit put 0 to infinite. Here आगे का जो था उसमें as it is, yeah, 1 upon e raised to minus st, right? So when we put infinite limit here, it also becomes 0, and minus of, now put limit of 0, so minus of, here what is denominator is as it is, minus of s minus a. So it becomes Laplace of e raised to at is equal to 1 upon s minus a, where for all s is greater than a, right? S minus a is greater than 0, so s is greater than, s minus a is greater than 0, y is greater than 0, so this Laplace exists, so s is greater than a, right? So s is greater than a. Now third example, what is f of t is equal to e raised to minus at. It is similar that this example, second example, third example, same here. Here e raised to at and here e raised to minus at. So what is the difference in result? Here s minus a become s plus a. So here s minus a, what become s minus a is s plus a. So we all know the definition of Laplace. Laplace of f of t is equal to 0 to infinite e raised to minus st f of t dt. Here what is f of t? E raised to minus at. So here also two possibility, right, as it is, but we have to consider minus side, minus of s plus a, because this possibility, what we do, the limit become 0. So this is the right and this is the right possibility. So now doing the exponential integration, the e raised to minus of s plus a into t divided by minus of s plus a, and put the limit of infinite in 0. So when we put infinite, the product becomes 0 minus, now when we put 0, the denominator term arises minus of s plus a. So by calculating the whole example, 0 minus of minus s plus a, the Laplace of e raised to at is equal to 1 upon s plus a, where for all s plus a is greater than 0, so s is greater than minus a. So this is the third example. Now before jumping to fourth example, we have to know the basic product integration rule, right? So what is the integration rule of, in the product of the integration rule? So integration of u into v dv is equal to u as it is, integration of v into dv minus whole integration of derivation of u, integration of v into whole integration of dv. So let's take in one example. So take this example, e raised to at sin bt dt. Now here एक समस्या आती है कि u किसे ले और v किसे ले. e raised to at sin bt, here e raised to at is one function, sin bt is one function, so which have to take u and which is v. So by choosing u and v, we have to know the priority rule. What is the rule of priority? ILATE. ILATE. What is represented by I? I is inverse trigonometric function. What is inverse trigonometric? Right example is sin inverse x, cos inverse x. L is logarithmic function, log x, ln x. A is algebraic function, x, x square, x cube. What is trigonometric? T is trigonometric, sin x, cos x, tan x. Now E is exponential function, like e raised to x, like this one, e raised to at, e raised to ax, a raised to x. So by choosing the ILATE rule, here priority is decrease, means this becomes the highest priority and e becomes the lowest priority. When two function is in product, two function को जब प्रोडक्ट में होता है तो e मीन्स एक्सपोनेंशियल ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक इनवर्स ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक से लोएस्ट प्रायोरिटी में आते हैं, राइट? तो हियर इज बाय दिस ट्रिक वी हैव टू चूज u is equal to sin bt. Why? Here sin bt means sin x, means trigonometric function, and we choose e raised to 80. Why? E raised to 80 is exponential function, here e raised to 80. So this is the higher priority and exponential is lowest priority. So u is equal to e raised to bt, v is equal to e raised to 80. So this doubt is clear. Now here integration of e raised to 80 sin bt dt, here is our example, is equal to, what is u? Here u sin bt, here u sin bt. Integration, what is v? V dv. What is v here? V is equal to e raised to 80, e raised to 80 dt minus whole integration d by dt of sin bt. U dash means the derivative of u. What is the derivative? U is sin bt into integration, here integration v dv, here v is e raised to 80, so e raised to 80 into dt and whole integration of dt. Now this will become our, this is the our question on left hand side, and this is the our answer on right hand side. So this question is equal to sin bt as it is. What is the integration of e raised to 80? E raised to 80 divided by a minus whole integration. What is the derivation of sin bt? B into cos bt. Here is derivation, so never put negative sign on the derivation of sin. So into e raised to 80 into dt. So integration of e raised to 80 means e raised to 80 divided by a into whole is to dt. Now here e raised to 80 into sin bt. So here e raised to 80 into sin bt as it is, divided by a minus, here b by a became common. So b by a is constant. So here is we can take as common. So whole integration e raised to 80 cos bt into dt. Now this as it is, e raised to 80 sin bt divided by a minus of b by a, which is common, and it is also known as constant. Now also this also became the like question, e raised to 80 sin bt, here is replaced by cos. So हमको ये बेसिक प्रोडक्ट इंटीग्रेशन रूल फिर से डालना पड़ेगा. Now हम u कैसे लेंगे? here sin bt, why? it is trigonometric function, हम यहाँ u cos bt को लेंगे क्योंकि cos bt भी trigonometric function है और e raised to 80 exponential function है. So u cos bt integration of v, integration of e raised to 80, v is equal to e raised to 80 minus integration of differentiation of cos bt, integration of e raised to 80 into dt, right? Here the question, here as it is, v by a as it is, cos bt e raised to 80. What is the integration of e raised to 80? E raised to 80 divided by a minus, what is the differentiation of cos bt? Here sin bt differentiation b cos bt, here never take minus, but in case of cos bt we have to take minus of sin bt into b. Now integration of e raised to 80, e raised to 80 divided by a, right? So now also take b by a common here, so e raised to 80 sin bt, b by a, e raised to 80 cos bt divided by a, plus here also this b and this a as common, b by a, and sin bt into e raised to 80, so e raised to 80 sin bt into dt. Now e raised to 80 sin bt into dt, it is our question, this is the question, is equal to, here as it is, here this as it is, this as it is. Now a become a square, b into e raised to 80 cos bt, b into e raised to 80 cos bt, here a square, plus b into b square, a into a square, right? So b square by a square, b by a, here b by a हमने b by a को अंदर ले गया और ये cos है उसको अलग कर दिया. So e raised to 80 cos bt into b by a square, here minus, here plus, so it becomes here minus, right? So minus b by a into b by a, so b square by a square into e raised to 80 sin bt, वो भी यहाँ इंटीग्रेशन में. dt। नाउ अगर हम इसका भी v बाई यू इंटू वी का डिफ्रेंशिएशन करते हैं इंटीग्रेशन, तो ये इनफाइनाइट लूप चलेगा, राइट, इनफाइनाइट। सो इनफाइनाइट लूप नहीं चलाने के लिए हम इसको कुछ दे देते हैं नाम z। सो हियर हम क्वेश्चन को ही नाम दे दिए z, e रेज़ टू टी sin bt इंटू dt। इंटीग्रेशन में हमने इसको नाम दे दी z। सो टेक दिस एज अ z। So what is become z is equal to here e raised to at sin bt divided by a, as it is here e raised to at sin bt divided by a minus b by a square e raised to at cos bt minus b by a square e raised to bt cos bt and minus b square by a square into this is z. So minus b square by a square into z. So this is going to this side. So what becomes z plus z square by a square, right? This going to this side. So z plus b square by a square into z is equal to, now here a square and here a. So take a here and take 1 here. So a into e raised to at sin bt, 1 into b into e raised to at cos bt, right? 1 into e raised to at cos bt divided by here both a square. Now a square into z, here a square into z plus b square into z divided by a square. So here both side present is a square. So a square cancel out, and a into e raised to at sin bt minus b into e raised to at cos bt, right? So here z is common, z means our question, and z common means z into in comma a square plus b square is equal to, here e raised to at both side present, right? So e raised to at becomes common a into sin bt minus b into cos at bt. So z here a square by b square going to this side. So here product become here denominator. So e raised to at is equal upon a square plus b square, a sin bt minus b cos bt. One, what is z? Here z is taken as integration of e raised to at sin bt, which is our question. So what is integration of e raised to at sin bt is e raised to at this one, e raised to at a square plus b square, a sin bt minus b cos bt. This is our result one, right? Remember this equation by future Laplace transform. हमने ये क्यों सॉल्व किया? क्योंकि फ्यूचर में जो लाप्लास ट्रांसफॉर्म है उसमें अगर ऐसा कुछ आएगा e raised to at sin bt, a की जगह कोई भी कांस्टेंट आ सकता है, b की जगह भी कोई भी कांस्टेंट आ सकता है, वो भी इंटीग्रेशन में, तो हम उसका सीधा आंसर लिख सकते हैं e raised to at divided by a square plus b square in comma a sin bt minus b cos bt, right? So now for the same method we have to solve the e raised to at cos bt into dt in integration, right? Here what is e raised to at sin bt? Now what is the sin bt is replaced by cos bt. So this is for your homework. If you do this whole method, the result will become e raised to at upon a square plus b square whole same at is, but here sin bt is represented by cos bt and cos bt is converted by sin bt. So this is the answer of integration of e raised to at cos bt. Now what is the result? This is result number 1 and this is result number 2. Now by the solving of the solve the Laplace transform, f of t is equal to sin at. Now another question is question number 4. Solve the Laplace transform of f of t is equal to sin at. Now Laplace of f of t is equal to Now we know the definition of Laplace, 0 to infinity e raised to minus st f of t dt. Now what is the f of t is represented by sin at. So f of t is equal to sin at and 0 to infinity e raised to minus st into dt. Now Laplace of f of t means sin at is equal to 0 to infinite in integration e raised to minus st sin at dt. नाउ हमने ये क्या बोला था, अगर ऐसा फॉर्म आएगा तो हम ये इक्वेशन से हम ऐसे मर्ज कर देंगे और देखेंगे कि ए की जगह क्या है और बी की जगह क्या है. सो हियर e raised to at sin bt means અહીંયા here e raised to minus st sin at. So comparing by result 1, a is represented by minus s and b is represented by here a. So Laplace of sin at, what is Laplace? E raised to minus st upon s square plus s square. Here take cos, here take cos, here what is a? Here a is minus s, so minus s sin at. Here b is a, so minus s sin at minus a cos at. Here b is a, so a cos at. Here what is limit? 0 to infinite. So Laplace of sin at is equal to minus s upon s square plus s square e raised to minus at sin at into 0 to infinite minus a upon s square plus s square, here minus e raised to minus at cos at into 0 to infinite. So minus of s upon s square plus s square, when put the limit of infinite, here becomes 0 and put here 0 means sin 0. What is sin 0? It is 0 minus a upon s square plus s square, here put infinite value. Now put infinite, 1 upon e raised to minus st becomes 0. Now put the value of 0. What is cos 0? Is 1. So Laplace of sin at is equal to a upon s square plus s square. This is the Laplace of sin at. So आपको पता चल गया होगा कि हमने ये सारी प्रोसीजर किस लिए की थी, ताकि f of t is equal to sin at का लाप्लास सॉल्व करने के लिए, वो भी 3-4 स्टेप में. ऐसे ही f of t is equal to cos at का लाप्लास सॉल्व करने के लिए 3-4 स्टेप में हमें दिस इक्वेशन की ज्यादा जरूरत होगी, मीन्स e raised to st cos bt dt. So we all know the definition of Laplace, 0 to infinite e raised to minus st f of t dt. Now Laplace of cos at, here function is cos at, so cos at 0 to infinite e raised to minus st cos at f of t means cos at and dt. Here comparing by result 2, here what is result? Here result is 2. So by comparing this result, a is minus s and b is a, by same as here, by same as the previous example. What is a? Minus s. By comparing this a, here minus s, by comparing b, here by comparing b, it is a. So e raised to minus st upon s square plus s square, so s minus, so it becomes minus of s cos at plus a sin at. Whole is in the integration and limit is 0 to infinite. So here by taking a minus s common upon s square plus s square, e raised to at is in this side, so e raised to at cos at plus 0 to infinite plus a divided by s square plus s square e raised to st sin at. Now putting the limit on both the side, infinite means 0 and 0, what is cos 0? It is 1. Infinite means 0, what is sin 0? It is 0. So Laplace of cos at is represented by s upon s square plus s square. So this is the another result which you have to remember at the last. So what is the f of t is? F of t cos at is Laplace s upon s square plus s square. What is Laplace of sin at? A upon s square plus s square. So this is the example. Now take forward example number 6. Laplace of f of t is equal to t raised to n. हम ये जनरल इक्वेशन सोल्व कर रहे हैं, n की जगह कोई भी वैल्यू हो सकती है, 2, 3, 4 by 6, so t raised to n. So what is the definition of Laplace? Integration of e raised to minus st f of t dt, where the limit is 0 to infinite. Now Laplace of t raised to n. What is the f of t? F of t is equal to t raised to n is equal to 0 to infinite. All the world dt is in integration e raised to minus st. What is f of t? F of t is equal to t raised to n into dt. Now from the property of gamma n, what is gamma n? In mathematics, gamma n is equal to 0 to infinity e raised to minus x of n minus a into dx. This is our result 3. Here gamma n, this is the definition of gamma n. So you have to remember this definition. So take st is equal to u. So s into dt is equal to du. So dt is equal to du by s, right? Dt is equal to du by s. If t is equal to 0, here t is equal to 0, then u is equal to also 0. T is equal to 0, u is equal to 0, and t is equal to infinite. Here why we doing this? Because we have to set the limit. So Laplace of t raised to n, Laplace of function of t is t raised to n. So Laplace of t raised to n is equal to integration of 0 to infinite e raised to minus u. What is e raised to minus st? Minus st, here st take as u, and so e raised to minus u. T raised to n, what is t raised to n? So here t, so t is equal to u by s. Now t raised to n is considered as t raised to n is considered as u raised to n s raised to n. So u raised to n s raised to n du by s. What is dt? Dt is equal to, here we also derive the dt is equal to du by s. And what is the limit? U is equal to 0, u is equal to infinite. Now take 1 upon s raised to n plus 1. Why? Here is s raised to n. So s raised to n plus 1 as common. Integration of 0 to infinite e raised to minus u into u raised to n plus 1 minus 1. Why we doing this? Because हमें ये इक्वेशन को ये रिजल्ट 3 की तरह बनाना है. So n minus 1. So we take n plus 1 minus 1. So it becomes also n t raised to n. So u raised to n plus 1 minus 1. Now compare this result with 3. So ये क्या बन जाएगा? Gamma n plus 1 upon s raised to n plus 1. This whole is become, what is gamma n? Here gamma n, here n plus 1, here n. So it is n, here n plus 1. So it becomes n plus 1. And in denominator s raised to n plus 1. So gamma n plus 1 is also represented as n factorial upon s raised to n plus 1, where for all n is greater than equal to 0. So ये सब डेफिनेशन है और स्टैंडर्ड डेफिनेशन है लाप्लास की. अगर f of t is equal to t raised to n दिखे तो हमें ये प्रूफ कर दिया है. तो उसका आंसर क्या आएगा? n factorial upon s raised to n plus 1. अगर t raised to 2 है, t square means t raised to 2 है, तो उनका आंसर क्या आएगा? 2 factorial upon s raised to 2 plus 1 means 2 factorial is 2 upon s raised to 2 plus 1 is s raised to 3 s cube, right? So thank you for watching. अगले वीडियो में हम ये सब का स्टैंडर्ड डेफिनेशन यूज करके आगे के एग्जांपल रिपीट करेंगे और आगे के एग्जांपल करेंगे जिसमें लैप्लास की डिफरेंट प्रॉपर्टी पे आएगी. अगर आपको वीडियो अच्छा लगा तो प्लीज लाइक शेयर एंड सब्सक्राइब दिस चैनल. थैंक यू फॉर वॉचिंग.